Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is your girl Gigi. I'm gonna make this real quick, y'all, because I gotta get ready for work. And I just wanted to come jump on here real quick and do my what's going on for my Geminis. In case you don't know, I am the Gemini goddess. So whenever I decide to do a single soul read, it's gonna be for my Gemini tribe all day, every day. A1 day ones, just deal with it. Pop rosters, you are welcome, of course, indeed, but this is for the Geminis, all right? I am gonna hurry up and get into this because, like I said, just gotta go get her coins. Okay, okay. All right, so let's do this thing, shall we? All right, so what is going on for my Geminis? I'm gonna use my chakra oracle deck first. I already have one card out, the card of gossip. So somebody might be talking about y'all Geminis. Somebody might be a couple of people talking about you. Destiny. You know what? Y'all been on the same energy. My last read for Geminis, I think what I had the Destiny card with the oracles. And then you have mysticism. Okay, so I can tell you right now, Gemini, there are people talking about you. Okay, good, bad, better or worse, you got folks talking. You are minding your business, however. You are on your own path. You're doing your own thing. I'm here for all of that, definitely. And you are a bit of a mystery. You're a bit of a mystery to these people that are talking about you. They don't know what to think. They don't know what you're doing. They don't know what you got going on. They don't know who you're dealing with. They don't know who you're running with. So they're just making up stuff. They're just making up stuff. And you gotta have absolutely no life to live to just be sitting around making up stuff. Queen of Swords at the end, at the bottom of the deck. This because you probably cut a lot of people out on a mission to try to find your tribe. You got the Two of Cups showing. You cut Gemini. You cut a lot of people out. You probably in this season of cutting people out. I'm not even gonna cap with you. They just not doing enough. Page of Pentacles want to show up. They're not doing enough. You are on this mission of finding out who you are, where you belong, what you're meant to do. Like you are on the path of your purpose. And these people, they're more inclined to so with this card right here, I'm not just getting gossip, I'm getting a lot of, entertaining. My daddy used to have a saying, um, you can let me repeat this right. So give it to me, daddy. It's better to be enlightened than entertained. Thank you, Daddy. My father is one of my forever angels, y'all. He passed away about 20 years ago, so he still talks to me, and he never likes for me to mess up his phrases. um, but yeah, it's better to be enlightened than being entertained, and I think that's what separated you from these people. These people were more interested in being entertained by you or being not even necessarily entertained by you, Gemini. They just weren't about the business. They were more so about the club, the party, the turn up. And so you separated yourself from these people, and now they're kind of in a space of, okay, well, does Gemini think she's better than us? Gemini thinks she can do better without us. Gemini thinks XYZ. They're over here having a whole bunch of conversations about you that you aren't even a part of, which, listen, take it from me. God hears those conversations that you were never privy to, and He makes it possible for you to move on away from people who have hidden agendas, hidden intentions, hidden motives from you. So don't worry about it. Let the people go. Move on. You have the Tower in reverse. You have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and you have the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, because these people were not on your level. This was not your tribe. These were not people that you had even yoke with. They were not people that you had a similar thought process with. So yeah, they did not. It wasn't stable. Like any friendships, any connections, anything that this is centered around, it was not stable. It was not productive. It was not meant to last forever because you were never You and these people were never equally aligned. But check this out. Your wish fulfillment is stability. You want stability. You want to possibly um you may want stability with somebody who's in your past. I don't know. But you are looking for your forever place. You are looking for the place where you can grow, you can evolve, you can feel secure. And I think that's the journey you're on. That's the intention that you're setting. So you will get to it. I don't think you're quite sure about all the details yet, but just keep in mind the devil's in the details. And would you look at this, the magician? You're manifesting, Gemini. You are manifesting. You're manifesting this destiny. You're manifesting that Four of Wands. You're manifesting your life. You're manifesting what makes you happy, what makes you feel secure. That is your ultimate wish fulfillment. Some of these people that you're cutting off, that you're walking away from, that you're leaving behind, they may not understand that. They may not even know. They may not even have a clue, okay, as to what that means to you. So that's part of why they're gossiping. You know what I mean? If you look at this card, the mysticism card, this young lady, this energy, she moves alone. It reminds bad boys and bad girls move in silence. Okay. Um, you are the type of person that you will follow your own trail. You will go your own path. You are not obligated, nor do you feel dictated by the crowd. You are not a person that deals with peer pressure at all. As a matter of fact, even in your points of loneliness, you are okay with that because you're manifesting. You're manifesting. You are okay with letting things go, letting heartache. Yeah, because of Four of Pentacles, you are good with letting things go. Um, if it means that you have to walk alone in your heartache, if it means that you have to sacrifice some things, if it means that, let's say, for instance, maybe you are hanging with a certain crowd and it came with certain benefits. If it means that you have to let go of those benefits in order to find your peace, in order to find your stability, you have no problems with that, Gemini. You have the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You already have the Five of Pentacles on the board. 4 minus 5 is 1. So you are willing to hold on to some things. Hold on to your integrity. Hold on to your beliefs. Hold on to your money. Hold on to the things that matter to you, that hold value to you. You hold those things close to your chest. And whenever somebody decides that they are going to try to use those things against you, you allow yourself to be put out in the cold. You put yourself out of the crowd and you go find that one pinnacle, that Ace of Pentacles, that new beginning. You go find that on your own. Good job. Okay, don't be a follower, be a leader. The book says we are the lenders, not the borrowers. We are the heads, not the tails. Come on, somebody. The moon. You have feelings for somebody that you are not talking about. There might be a hold on this. You might be considering what you need to invest in. You might be considering, you might be taking a little bit of stock on what you've already invested in, trying to decide if it's worth the continued investment. You have the Seven of Pentacles right here. I want you to take a real good look at this card. It's 6 pentacles on this bush, it's 1 pentacle on the ground. That means that there's one more pentacle that can still be added to this work. Now, the thing is you are trying to decide in your mind, or you're trying to decide within yourself, maybe even trying to take stock in what your resources are, to decide if you want to go ahead and, what's the word I'm looking for? Not exercise. If you want to go ahead and expend that last pinnacle and add it to what you already have, or if you should set that aside. I'm going to tell you, Gemini, the message that I'm getting is set it aside. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. If you've got something flourishing on one end and it does not require you to add more of a base, think of it like an investment, right? If you are already at a point where you are starting to see a return on an initial investment, then that means that you don't need any more seed money over there. You need to let that grow. You need to put this one pinnacle that you still got on the ground that you're trying to figure out what you want to do with, you need to put that somewhere else. Okay. that needs to be planted somewhere else so that it can be the seed for a new beginning of something else. Some of you may be bored. Some of you may be getting some love offers that you're just not rocking with. I feel you on that, honey. You might be trying to decide on who makes you happy. You got the Ten of Cups on the bottom with the Two of Pentacles up here. You may be trying to figure out what makes you happy. You may be trying to figure out who makes you happy. Tell me about that Ten of Cups. I want to know. Do you have your eye on somebody? You walked away from somebody. Are you thinking about maybe going back? Yeah, justice. Justice in the upright with the Seven of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So there may be somebody here that you walked away from, Gemini, and you may be thinking about you may be trying to consider if that was the right move. You may be thinking to yourself, maybe it deserves one more investment. Maybe it deserves one more shot, because here we go again with this one little soul pentacle. But the thing about it is notice that we see the Ace of Pentacles kind of show its face in the spread here and here and here and here. We see it here, we see it here. We even see it between the Five and the Four of Pentacles. We feel the energy of the Ace of Pentacles. We want a new beginning. We want a new start. We want a fresh start. We might even want to make this offer to somebody. But the fact that we haven't actually seen a legitimate Ace of Pentacles show up yet, that says to me that this is not something that's actually in the 3D. This is something that might just still be in the 5D. You know, us air signs, we always somewhere thinking something to death. But this could certainly be this could be a situation where you're thinking about offering something to somebody. Somebody's thinking about offering something to you. Somebody's still in the planning stages of trying to decide if it's worth fighting for. Now, I will tell you, with the Seven of Wands being in the upright, with the Justice in the upright, even though they haven't, the words have not been spoken, it hasn't been taken from 5D to 3D, the decision is being formulated. Okay, so think of it in terms of like, let's say you want to buy a car, right? Or you want to buy a house, okay? And you're looking, and you're like, oh, okay, well, I know I got to keep my options open. I know I got to, see what's out there. I know I got to think about, X, Y, and Z. I got to think about safety features. I got to think about monthly payments. I got to think about maintenance. I got all these other factors I need to think about before I really settle in on what my final decision for my vehicle is going to be, right? Or my house, right? But even though you're saying those things out loud, your mind has already made it up. I want this car, or I want this house. So then there's this moment between 5D and 3D where your mind and your tangible try to figure out, how do we make our fantasy the reality? How do we make our dream? How do we make what we want versus what we need? How do we bring that together? And so this is that kind of energy. It's not, it's pentacles, so it's tangible. It's something real, right? But it's not outright just in your face, this is what it is. And that's because it's still formulating, okay? It's part of your destiny. It's also part of the things that you don't know, okay, with this mysticism. Whatever this is, you just don't know all the inner workings of it. You don't know all the things that have gone into it. You don't know all the details yet. All you know is what you want. Okay. Some of you this might be in reference to a job. It might also be in reference to a parental figure. That's the Emperor right there. But some of you really want to take control of your life. You want to take control of your destiny. You want to have more say so. You want to have more power over the direction that it's going. And you can. And so for many of you, that may be what this is about. You may just be trying to figure out how to get that power, how to have more control over your destiny. Some of you are getting really tired of something. You've got the Nine of Wands with the Ace of Wands in the upright. Some of y'all are getting really tired of something. Don't worry about it. It's coming to an end. It's coming to an end, my darling. It's coming to an end because the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Wands is the Ten of Wands. Tens are always endings. But with the Ace of Wands being here, standing here in its glory, in its rightful space. It's not playing around. It's not hiding around behind other cards. It is right here. Bam. With that being that 10th wand for the Nine of Wands, what this tells me is whatever it is, what's coming to an end, what you're tired of is this feeling of being left out of shit. Okay. What you're getting tired of, Gemini, is this feeling that you always got to be on your own. You always got to do shit by yourself. You always got to, make the move, make the hard decisions. You always got to be the one to be the bad guy. And so you're getting sick of that. You're getting tired of that. That is what is coming to an end. Now, it could be one of two ways. It could be that you're getting sick and tired of being the bad guy, and so you're starting to change your perspective. You're starting to manifest some things differently in yourself. Or you're sick and tired of being the bad guy in a specific group of people, and so you're choosing to leave that tribe so that you can go find what makes you happy. You're going to find your own beginning. Okay, so that's the double-sided story on that. The Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You could be coming into some money. You could be, honestly, I feel like you are actually just starting to see some fruition to your ambition. You've been alone for a very long time. You've been soul searching for a very long time. And because of this, all these seeds that you've planted while you were on this journey by yourself, they're going to start to come to fruition. They're going to start to bear fruit. And you're going to start to see that you're not the bad guy. You're actually very stable. You're very productive. You're very fruitful. You're very loving. You are a pre-empress. You're a pre-empress. You're a pre-empress. That's it. You're a pre-empress. Okay. So I do want to ask, what does Gemini do with all this? What do we do with all this, Spirit, please? What do we do with all this? Love it. Be yourself. Grow wise. Forgive people. Move decisively, because you got the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So whatever you're going through right now, Gemini, whatever it is that you are experiencing, whatever it is that you might find yourself deciding to take a further investigation in, maybe walk away from, whatever it is that you're going through, the universe is saying, enjoy this moment. Take the lessons that you have learned, allow them to make you wiser. Don't be afraid to love. Don't be afraid to put your love out there. Don't be afraid to be an individual who receives love. But also be mindful of your emotions. Be mindful that you are not letting your emotions get the better of you, because you do have the Knight of Wands. This could be a very flighty, in and out, fast moving energy. It's very passionate. So be careful. Be careful about reacting out of emotion. Be careful about getting too far in your feelings and then making decisions or making moves based in emotions. Another thing my daddy used to say, love is a force, like is an option. You can like me or not, but you gonna love me, period. Okay. So also with the Knight of Cups, this is saying allow yourself to forgive people, allow yourself to forgive yourself, show some love to yourself, show some love to the world. It doesn't have to be a lot. You don't have to go overboard. You don't have to go overboard. You don't have to go off the deep end, being excessive with people or being excessive with, showing your love. But these small acts of kindness, these small acts and gestures will accumulate to a cup that is overflowing. And so, if you notice, whether you're talking about the Queen of Cups or you're talking about the Knight of Cups, There's only one cup in these photos. That is indeed the Ace of Cups. Anytime you see one of any of the suits, the swords, the cup, the pentacle, the wand, it's always the ace. When you see the Queen of Cups, she is holding the Ace of Cups. When you see the Knight of Cups, he is holding the Ace of Cups. This is all about getting to that place of emotional abundance. Okay? You got to learn how to forgive yourself. You got to learn how to forgive other people. And you got to be willing to move the fuck on. Okay? Move on. Sometimes you will come back and revisit a situation. Sometimes you will find yourself reevaluating your investment. Sometimes you will find yourself trying to figure out, where do you go from here? The first step in that, though, Gemini, is forgiving yourself, forgiving others, taking the lessons that you learned from whatever situation that you're in, and moving forward. All right? Peace, love, and Gemini. I gotta go clock in. I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoy this. I hope it resonates. If it does, please like, subscribe, share, do your thing. You know how YouTube do. I love y'all. Check it. Have a great day on purpose. Bye.